everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my Sephora VIB Sale Haul video. I did place a huge order, probably one of the biggest orders that I've ever placed on Sephora. There's just so many new releases that I wanted to try out, which is usually what I do during this sale, but I also had a lot of restocks that I needed to do as well. So it kind of just happened where the order ended up being pretty big. But yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys everything that I got. So stick around if you are interested. Give this video a thumbs up if you do enjoy my makeup haul videos, and subscribe down below if you're not already. And let's just dive in. All right, so one thing that I'm so excited I got my hands on is the Natasha Denona Eye and Face Palette. So I picked this up in the lighter of the two shades, and I am so excited to try this. I have not tried this yet. A lot of things in this video I have already tried, so if I have, I will tell you guys my thoughts about it, of course. But this I have not had the chance to play around with yet. So you have 5 eye shades right there, a highlighter and a blush. I love that the blush and highlighter are protected there. I think that's like such a nice luxurious kind of feature. The shades in this look so pretty, you guys. I actually went on and ordered the darker shade of the two because I was nervous it was going to sell out and I wasn't sure which one would be best for me. But actually, now that I have this one in person, I really love the shades in this. I think that they are really good for anyone who is super fair or kind of a medium skin tone, which is really nice. I was expecting this to be almost a little bit too light for my liking, but I actually think that I'm going to be able to use this quite a bit and really love every single shade in here. So I'm super excited about this product. So happy I got my hands on it. This is a product that I actually had a little miniature size of, and I ended up liking it so much that I knew I wanted to pick it up during the sale. And this is the Zhu Propolis Infused Heat Protecting Spray. So I just got the full size, but this stuff smells so good, and I always use a heat protectant whenever I put heat on my hair, if I'm straightening it, curling it, no matter what. And this one is so good. I can even smell it without even opening it yet. It's like the best smell ever. Oh, it just literally smells like a salon, and it just makes me excited to use my heat protectant spray, which is super weird to say, but it's true, which is nice because that means I'm not gonna miss it and my hair is always going to be protected. Next up, a couple of gift sets that I purchased. The first being from Laneige. This is the 3-piece of their lip sleeping masks, and it comes with a full size of the original one and then a miniature of the ginger snap and the peppermint. I wear these pretty much every other night while I'm sleeping, and I really do wake up with like fresh, plump, soft lips. So these are an essential for me, and I love the holiday flavors in here, or scents, whatever you want to call them. I've never tried the ginger snap or the peppermint, so I'm really excited about those. That's just super festive. So this is a holiday set from Peter Thomas Roth, and it is their eye gel set. And to be honest, I thought this was going to be so much smaller than it was. I don't know why. I guess I'm just used to like gift sets being like miniatures, but this is such a good value, you guys. It's really big. You basically get a full size of each type of eye patches. And it comes with the 24 karat gold pure luxury lift and firm hydrogel eye patches. This comes with 30 pairs of eye patches here. You also get the cucumber detox eye patches. Once again, you get 30 pairs. And then lastly, you get a full size of the water drench hydrating eye patches as well. Once again, 30 pairs. So you get all 3 of these, and like I said, they're full size containers. I haven't tried any of these, but I have tried the Peter Thomas Roth. They have another eye gel that's kind of like an orangey color. I'm not sure which ones those are, but I love them. Like, I seriously love them. They're one of my favorite things to do as far as skincare, especially when I wake up in the morning. So yeah, highly recommend this set. I would say this is one of my most recommended skincare gift sets this year. They're great no matter what skin type you have. It really is just a universal skincare product. Next, another product that I am so excited about, you guys. This is the Pat McGrath Utopian Dream Mothership palette. I've never owned one of the Mothership artistry palettes, and this one stood out to me just because I've seen so many amazing reviews on it. So that is the one that I decided to pick up. And first of all, let me just say the packaging blew me away, you guys, when I first opened this. It is so luxurious. If you guys are looking for a very luxury gift to get someone this Christmas, then I highly recommend one of the Mothership palettes. I mean, this thing is weighted. It just feels so nice in your hand. I would not say this is a travel friendly palette just because it is a little little bit heavy and more luxe, I would be so scared to death of breaking the shadows and everything. I actually haven't even peeled this off yet, so you can peel that off. I've never experienced a palette like this, to be honest. You have the nice big mirror, of course, and then 10 nice big pans of eyeshadow, and these are the most beautiful shades, you guys. Pat McGrath is known for her beautiful textures and shimmers to her shadows, so you get a few mattes in here, and then of course a couple of the really pretty pigmented shimmer and kind of iridescent shades in there as well. I've not gotten to try it yet. Honestly, I've just kind of been waiting for the right moment where I can really sit down and play with it, but I'm so excited. If you guys have not purchased one of these and you are looking to just kind of upgrade your eyeshadow collection, I highly recommend checking them out. I also picked up a new shade in the Ilia skin tint. This is definitely my favorite skin tint that I've tried. I talk about this often over on Instagram. If you're looking for just a nice light to medium coverage skin tint that has a little bit of SPF in it, this is perfect. I already had one shade, but it was a little bit light for me actually, so I went ahead and picked up a couple shades darker. I will say the color that's shown on the outside to me is a little bit darker than what actually comes out as far as the product goes, so I know it might look a little too dark for me, but this actually matches me perfectly, so I'm really excited about that. So I can wear this without having to mix it or kind of do a lot of bronzer over top. This is just my perfect match and it looks so beautiful on the skin. So one product that I picked up from Freck Beauty is a liquid highlighter. This is the Slime Light Beam Machine Multi-Mineral Hologram Highlighter, and I actually have used this once already, and I guess I just didn't even realize that it was like a holographic finish, but this is so beautiful and unlike anything that I have already, and I love the packaging of this as well. And this went on over top of powders really well actually. I just squeezed a little bit onto my ring finger and just kind of dabbed it just like that. It's not the highlighter that I'm wearing today, but yeah, I really enjoyed this. Definitely be aware that it is a holographic highlighter as the name suggests, so it does kind of have like a little bit of that purple and blue shimmer to it when it catches the light. In my opinion, it's really beautiful and just such a unique product, so I'm really happy that I picked this up. I also picked up the new setting spray from One Size. This is the On Till Dawn Mattifying Setting Spray. So I actually picked up two setting sprays in this haul because I wanted to try out both of these, but this one is, like I said, a mattifying waterproof setting spray. This feels very interesting. It feels like a hairspray can, like an aerosol can instead of like a, oh, because I guess it is, duh. But I've not tried this yet, you guys, so I'm really interested to. My current favorite mattifying setting spray is the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Matte, and I really like that one, but it's totally different than this one, so I'm very interested to try it out. I've heard mixed reviews on this, honestly. Some people have really loved it, and some people have said it's not really worth the hype. So it's one of those things that I'll definitely have to play around with myself and see how it wears. I'm really interested in the sprayer though. I guess it's a continuous sprayer. I already have on a setting spray, but I had to try it out. It's just natural instinct. So I don't think it changed my makeup any, but one thing that I noticed is it smells a little like hairspray, but then you kind of get a whiff of like a perfumey scent at the end. But I do like the sprayer on it. It's definitely unlike any setting spray that I own as far as the mister goes. So I'm very excited to have that in my collection. And then the other setting spray that I picked up, I actually don't even know where the box is because I've been using this every day since I got it. And this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This stuff is so talked about, you guys. Everyone and their mom raves about this stuff, so I had to pick it up, and I really do like this. It is just a traditional pump spray setting spray, and this does kind of have a sweeter smell to it, but I like that. I don't mind smells as long as they're good smells. But yeah, like I said, I've been using this every single day since I got it. I've really enjoyed it. It does keep my makeup on a really long time. I haven't noticed a huge difference between this and my Ultra Matte All Nighter, but that is my holy grail setting spray. I think they're just kind of different for me, you know? Like the Ultra Matte is definitely when I want that super matte finish. This is just kind of like an everyday stay in place long night sort of setting spray, but I really like it so far, so I'm really happy that I picked it up. Another Charlotte Tilbury product that I picked up is the Nude Gasm Face Palette. I've heard a lot of really good things about this, and I've used it once already, already. Actually, I used it today for the first time just for the highlight. So I haven't used any of the other shades in this palette, but I really like the packaging of this palette. It has like a woman's face on it, which honestly kind of looked like Megan Fox to me, weirdly. Nice big mirror on the inside. And then here are the shades that you get. So you kind of get a traditional highlighter, a rose gold highlighter, or just a shimmery blush, and then two different kind of contour shades there. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this corner shade. That seems a little bit too cool tone, or maybe even a little too light for me. But this shade right here, the dark contour shade, I am very excited to try out because that looks right up my alley. I think that I will be able to create a really nice sculpted contour with a powder product with that shade. So yeah, I just picked this up because it was recommended by so many different people, and I'm very excited to continue playing around with that. First impression from the highlighter, it's definitely not as intense as a lot of the other highlighters that I own. I've had to kind of like work it up to get it to be the intense kind of look that you see right here. But overall, I think it's still good, and that could be a good thing if you don't want a crazy intense highlighter. This is a good one because you can kind of play around with it and get it to be the intensity that you want. All right, you guys, I got several Orbe hair products, so I'm just gonna kind of run through them quickly. I am so excited that Orbe is now available to purchase at Sephora. It is a great hair care brand, such a luxurious brand, and they have amazing hair care products, so I had to stock up on a few that I wanted to try. So the first one that I picked up is the Split End Seal. This is the Beautiful Color Treatment line, and it's just a split end sealer. So this just protects your hair from breakage and repairs some of your split ends. I have used this only once already, so I can't really say a full review on it, but I did like it the first time that I used it. I'll have to kind of pay more attention to the breakage of my hair using this product because hair breakage is definitely something that I have an issue with. I do wear hair extensions, so a lot of it is not my real hair, it's my extensions, but still it should work the exact same way. So I'll keep you guys updated on this product, but so far I did really like the way it felt on my hair, and of course the smell of Orbe products is always great. I also picked up the Orbe Gold Lust Nourishing Hair Oil. I use hair oil every single day, multiple times a day. I have several brands that I like. I've tried some brands that I'm not a fan of. I just wanted to try this one because I've heard amazing things, and I have been using this every single day, especially before I style my hair, and I really do like this product. It's really thin, but it's not something that stays on my hands for like hours and hours after I use it. It's very easy to work with, and I feel like my hair just like soaks it up immediately, which is exactly what you want. You don't want a hair oil that's just gonna sit on top of your hair and weigh it down. Love the smell of it and the packaging too. It's really easy to pump out. I feel like I'm almost an expert at hair oils, and this one is definitely in my top 3 that I have tried, so I highly recommend trying it if you haven't already. This is an Orbe product that I have not gotten the chance to try yet. This is the Serene Scalp Thickening Treatment Spray. As you can see here, they kind of have a few different lines from their brand. So they have the Gold Lust line, they have the Beautiful Color line, they have the Serene Scalp line. All of them are different lines, and they have a few different products in the lines themselves. So their Serene Scalp line is supposed to just be really gentle for your scalp. Some of the products in this line are scalp clarifying products, but this one, like I said, is a thickening spray, but it's still really gentle for your scalp. And I have psoriasis on my scalp actually, which is getting a little bit better, yay, but I do have to be careful with products that I put directly on my scalp, which is why I chose this product. But basically, you get out of the shower and on damp hair, you apply this directly to your scalp, and you're supposed to use it every single time you wash your hair, and this is going to provide a lot more volume at your root directly. And it actually says it's supposed to work over time as well, so the more you use it, the more it'll work. So I'm very excited to use this product. So I'm very excited to use it. I'm supposed to wash my hair either tomorrow or the next day. It doesn't really have a scent at all, which doesn't surprise me since it is from the Serene Scalp line, which is supposed to be really gentle. I believe this is the last Orbe product, but I picked up their Super Fine Strong Hairspray. I actually was watching a girl do a hair tutorial on Instagram, and I loved the way her hair looked. I was so jealous. It's so beautiful, and she used this hairspray and raved about it, so I decided to go ahead and pick it up during the sale. And I do think hairsprays are something that I personally like to splurge on because I don't want one that is super chemically and smells really weird. I don't want it to be too stiff or sticky, but I also want it to hold my hair all day because I do, even though I have extensions, have a hard time getting my curls to stay in place all day, especially if I'm like sweating or moving around and filming videos a lot all day. Anyways, I've been liking this a lot though. I really like the, it is very fine, which I really, really like. The scent is not as great as a lot of the other Orbe products, but it's not bad either. I mean, I feel like that's to be expected with hairspray. So another hair product that I picked up during the sale is a new curling iron, and this is by the brand Bioionic, and this is the long barrel curling iron. This is actually what my hairstylist uses to curl my hair. She is the one who recommended the Bioionic straightener to me, which I have and love as well. This is a vibrating flat iron that separates your hair to make sure every single piece is straight. And I went ahead and took the plunge to buy the long barrel curling iron since my hair is so long when I do have my extensions in. And this is what I used to curl my hair today. I think it is the 1 1/4 inch. They had either a 1 inch and a 1.25. So I think I got the 1.25. So far, I really like this. It's really, really smooth. Like you can really run it through your hair very easily. Mostly I just got this one for the length since I do have a lot of hair. A couple of skincare repurchases. I got this Drunk Elephant value set. So this is the Kissy Face Softening Routine. And this comes with the Baby Facial, which is a really intense face mask. And it also comes with the Lala Retro Whipped Cream Moisturizer. I used to use the Drunk Elephant Protini Polypeptide Moisturizer, which I loved and still do love a lot. But then my skin got even more dry. Like my skin just continues to get more dry, I feel like, as I get older. I wanted to try out their more intense moisturizer. This is the moisturizer that my mom actually uses. So I have tried it when I've been like at her house, and I knew it was a lot thicker than the other moisturizer. First of all, can we talk about this freaking packaging, you guys? This would make an incredible gift just because of this packaging. It's so interesting, and I feel like it is so unique. I've never seen another makeup or skincare brand do any holiday packaging like this. It's literally like shaped like an egg. I mean, you could use this package even after you're done with the products. So here are what the products look like inside. Both of them are in the full size, which is a really great value in this as well. Another value set that I picked up is the Beauty Blender set. This comes with 3 beauty blenders and 2 of the Beauty Blender solids, which are basically like little tiny soap specifically for your beauty blenders. And it comes with a little miniature silicone mat to clean them as well. I just love this set. It's just really functional. If you use beauty blenders a lot and have to replace them, then this is such a good value. Another eyeshadow palette. This is from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is the Instant Eye Palette Smoky Eyes Are Forever. I fell in love with the Pillow Talk palette that she did, so I had to pick up this one, which is kind of like a darker, more mysterious color scheme. I love how she sections off the colors in her palettes into like 4 kind of mini color schemes. I think that's so unique in the luxury makeup world. I've been using this a lot. This is actually what I have on my eyes today. I've been creating a lot of different looks with this. I love the packaging of her palettes. They're really seamless and easy to use. I think these are great for beginners or makeup lovers. No matter who you are, you're gonna love her palettes. I also picked up this value set from Summer Fridays, which is their Lip Butter Balm Trio. I've never tried their lip butters, but I've heard amazing things about them. Summer Fridays is such a great brand. I really love their whole aesthetic. This is a lot bigger than I thought it was too, which I've actually not opened it. I haven't tried these yet. All right, so inside of the box, you actually get this cute pink tin. Very luxurious feeling, and you could reuse the tin for sure. And here are the 3 lip balms that you get. A really, really generous size on these actually. Comes with vanilla, vanilla beige, and brown sugar. And these are just like little tinted lip balms that are just supposed to be really hydrating and also have a really good shade. I love a good luxurious lip balm. This would be a great gift idea as well, especially because it comes in that tin. So, so cute. Speaking of Summer Fridays, I also picked up one of their skincare products. This is the new Heavenly 16 all-in-one face oil. I love a good face oil. As I just mentioned, my skin is really, really dry. So I love using a face oil at the end of the night to just kind of rehydrate my skin. So here is what this one looks like. First thing I notice is just the size of it. I feel like this is a really good size. A lot of my skincare oils are smaller than this, to be honest. I'm gonna actually smell it weirdly. And it doesn't have a smell, which is good because I have a couple of skincare oils that smell really weird. So that's nice. You can add it to your moisturizer. You can use it on its own, whatever you want to do. But this has really, really great reviews. So I'm excited to use it. A couple of repurchases. I got a couple of the Huda Beauty Balm Brows Brow Pencil. This is the thinnest brow pencil on the market and the one that I use every single day. I've also fallen in love with the Kosas Airbrow, the tinted brow gel. I use this basically every day now as well. Obsessed with it. All right, I'm just gonna do like speed round with the lip products that I got because there are a lot. I wanted to pick up a bunch of new lip liners because I realized I don't really have a lot of lip liners from Sephora that I like. A lot of them are from other retailers like Jaclyn Cosmetics or Kylie Cosmetics. Cosmetics. So I got this one from Melt Cosmetics. I saw Stephanie from Babs Beauty recommend this. She is like my go-to for makeup recommendations. I feel like we like very similar things. So she recommended this lip liner. It's just a very simple throwback kind of lip liner. It's literally just a wooden pencil liner. So I wanted to try this one. I love the shade of this so far, just looking at it. I also wanted to try one from Makeup by Mario. This is like totally the opposite of the Melt Cosmetics one because this one is just like so modern and different. And I say that because you get your pencil liner, of course, but then also you get a little brush on the other end of it, which I love. I always like to go in with a brush to kind of clean things up. I also use this to kind of feather out the lip liner on the inside of my lips. I have used this once already and I really like it. This is in the shade Daniel, and I don't think I mentioned it, but the Melt one is in the shade Cinnamon. And then I believe this is the last lip liner I got. This is from Patrick Ta, and it's the Monochrome Moment lip liner in the shade She's Strong. I used this one today, so it is what I have on my lips. This one is very different as well. It's actually kind of like an angled lip liner, and then you push this button here on the end like that to get more product to come up. I really liked the formula of this one, but I'm not sure about the packaging and the shape of this. While it's very unique, I'm just not sure if it is like what I need or what the makeup industry needed. It's like sometimes unique doesn't mean better. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about this yet. I'm gonna have to keep playing with it. I do think it's a little bit more difficult to get precise lines on your lips. So if you are someone who overlines your lips, this is a little bit more difficult than just a traditional, you know, pointed tip lip liner. So keep that in mind. But anyways, it's still fun to try it out. I ended up getting 2 of the Fenty Gloss Bomb Heat lip glosses. So these are basically the normal gloss bomb except with a plumping aspect. And you guys know I love a good plumping gloss, and the original Gloss Bomb lip glosses are some of my favorites, so I had to try these out. So I got this neutral shade in Fenty Glow Heat, which I'm actually gonna put on right now because I think it would match my lips. My favorite thing about the gloss bombs is the doe foot applicator. It's just so big and it really coats your lips nicely. And then I also picked it up in the shade Hot Cherry, which is just the like really fiery red. I've seen a couple girls wear this on YouTube and I love the way it looks, especially for like a really fun bright red lip for holiday time. I'm really excited to play around with this. So far, I love the formula. You can't go wrong with the gloss bombs. Any of the formulas, the cream, the original, the heat, I love them all. Speaking of a red lip, I also got the Stunna lip paint in the shade Uncensored, which is just the bright red. I just wanted to pick up a new red since we are approaching holiday season. I love to do a good bold red lip, especially in videos and stuff like that for gift guides and things. So I wanted to just get a new one, and I know I love this formula. It stays on all day long. It is so good. I also got this Too Faced Melted Matte Limited Edition Cinnamon Bun Long Wear Liquid Lipstick. So I love this formula as well. These are another one of my favorite liquid lipstick formulas from Sephora is the Too Faced Melted Matte. And this one definitely looked like a shade that I would wear often, just that kind of warm tone, deeper nude. I wear that almost every single day. So I'm really excited about this new color. Another plumping product. This is from Lawless. This is the Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Gloss. This is another one that Stephanie from Babs Beauty recommended. So I had to try it out, and this is in the shade Velvet, I believe is the shade name. Just on first impression, the doe foot applicator looks a lot like the Fenty Gloss Bomb, so I have a feeling I'm really gonna like that about it. This looks a lot pinker than I was anticipating, so I don't know. I'll have to make sure that's the correct one. But either way, I'm excited to try this out. I think it'll be really nice. I love good plumping. And then lastly, 2 lipsticks. I got one from Makeup by Mario. This is the Ultra Suede lipstick. I've heard amazing things about this formula, and the packaging's really nice as well. So this is in the shade Annie, which just looks like a nice everyday nude. And then the lipstick that I actually have on today is by Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Super Nudes Luminous Long Lasting Lipstick. This is in the shade Catwalking. I really love this shade. Like I said, I'm wearing it today and I really, really like it. Her lipsticks are amazing. This went on so smooth. This is the perfect nude for me for fall time especially. It's so beautiful and warm. All right, we're almost done here. I also picked up the Lawless Conceal the Deal Long Wear Full Coverage Foundation. It's actually the foundation that I have on my face today. My first impression of this, I've used it twice now. I think it's buildable, but I wouldn't say it's like super full coverage. Definitely not compared to some of the other full coverage foundations that I've tried, like the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation Foundation or the Urban Decay All Nighter. This one is definitely a more liquidy formula. You really have to shake it up actually. I mean, you can even hear it. It's very liquidy, which I was just really surprised by. It's also really small. I feel like I'm gonna run out of this very quickly, but we will see. I personally find it to be a more medium coverage foundation, and it also did get a little bit patchy when I tried to apply powder over it, which is just something to note. I also picked up the Lancome Lash Lifting Volumizing Mascara. This is the highest rated mascara on Sephora's website, and I'm planning to take my lash extensions out in January, so I want to test out a couple different mascaras. I have used this a couple times on my lower lashes. It's not what I have on today, but I did really like it, but it's a little difficult for me to get a good feel just using it on my bottom lashes because the wand, in my opinion, is definitely shaped for your upper lashes. I think that would work really well, but on the lower lashes, not so much. I'm excited to try this more when I don't have lash extensions on, but just know it has great reviews. A couple of blushes, one from the brand Say. This is the Dew Blush Liquid Blush, and this is in the shade Dreamy. So I was intrigued to try this after I tried their liquid highlighter, which I completely fell in love with. It's so beautiful and so natural. Hands down the most natural liquid highlighter that I've ever tried. So I was like, I wonder if their liquid blush would be the same way. I think the shade is going to be absolutely gorgeous for fall and winter. Oh, I was not expecting that. That's a doe foot applicator, whereas the liquid highlighter was a pump. So that's kind of interesting, and this seems very thick, to be honest. I don't know. I'll have to play around with this. It seems a little intimidating, to be honest, but I don't know. I'll have to try it out and let you guys know what I think. Another blush that I picked up is from Huda Beauty, and this is the Glowish blush in the shade Caring Coral. So I have one of their Glowish bronzers, and I was a little bit surprised to see how much smaller this is than the bronzer. This literally looks like a miniature size. I'm not sure what the price of this is, but I don't know if it's worth it if it's anywhere similar in price to the bronzer. Nonetheless, I mean, it is a really pretty blush. I have used this once already, and I do really like the shade. I think the formula is really nice. I would like to see them come out with more shades. It's cute. I mean, if you're into blushes, I think this is a good one to try out. I wanted to try out this Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Concealer and Eye Primer. So I love the normal Hydro Grip face primer, and they recently came out with this one, which is supposed to be for concealer and your eyeshadow. So it's just in a little tube like this, and actually when you unscrew it, it has a doe foot applicator, which I was just kind of surprised by. I expected it to be a squeeze tube where you just kind of dabbed it on yourself. I did use this today for the first time, and honestly, I was just kind of surprised by it altogether. I was surprised by the applicator. I was surprised by the texture of it. I expected it to be a little bit sticky like the original Hydro Grip, but it's more of like a silicone based primer feel to me. I did have a hard time getting the applicator to pick up the product. So unfortunately, my first impressions weren't that great of this product, but if it really does somehow keep my concealer and my eyeshadow on longer, then of course that's something that I would overlook. But it's just one of those things that I can't really recommend it to you guys, but I'm also not recommending it to you guys. So I'll just kind of have to keep playing with it and see how I feel. And lastly is another skincare product. This is by a brand I've never tried before. This is Amore Pacific. This is the Treatment Enzyme Peel Cleansing Powder. I picked this up solely because I have never heard of anything like this, and I wanted to just try it. So basically this is a skincare powder that is supposed to exfoliate your skin and remove dead skin cells and all of that. I can't remember, but I'm not sure if you like add this to your moisturizer or something, or if you just get it wet. I'm pretty sure you just mix it with like a tiny bit of water, and then it turns into an exfoliant on your face. So again, I'll have to keep you guys updated on this. I think it's one of the most interesting products in this video. If you guys have tried this yourself, let me know what you thought about it. But other than that, I think that is the end of my haul video, you guys. So I know this is a lot of stuff, but hopefully you enjoyed it. Like I said, if you do like my Sephora haul videos, be sure to give this one a thumbs up so that I know, and subscribe down below if you're not already. I would love to have you. As always, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Your support means the world to me. I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you guys really soon in my next video. Bye guys!